I must warn you, I totally suck at this game. Pacmania on Amiga. Well, let's see how this loads up. I just totally love this game. This is an enhanced version of Pac-Man that allows you to jump over the ghosts, and it's portrayed in not what you'd say an isometric view, but it's like a tilted view. A lot of people would call it isometric, but actually isometric is a different way of displaying things, but oh well, we'll call it isometric. Well, it's supposed to be loading any time now. I'm using WHD load. Oh, I think I have to press a button or something. There's this competition going on Lemon Amiga where you have to play this game and get a decent high score. And you have to start with block time. Let's see if I'm any good. Let's lower the volume. Okay, so basically Pacmania is Pac-Man with a difference. You can jump, and the levels are actually quite different, and the ghost's behavior is also quite different. I like this game a lot. This was out for all the major computer systems back in the day. It was out for the Commodore 64, the MSX, I believe also the ZX Spectrum, and well, of course the Amiga that I'm playing right now. There's also a version for the Atari ST, I believe, but that features less amazing music. And this is typical Amiga music, with the bass line going off on one of the channels, and then the different instruments occupy different channels. So it's not like a stereo tune that is being played, but yeah, the various instruments being put on different channels. This is not regular behavior, right? I'm not sure about that. That feels like a bug. Anyways, the music in this copy is a bit buggy, but I'm using WHD load, and which means that it allows you to play the games from the HD, from the hard drive, even if your particular version of the Amiga doesn't have the necessary compatible kickstart. And I believe this runs on the Amiga 500 from floppy. It has 2 floppies, I believe, but I'm running it on an Amiga 1200 with WHD load. And there's a way to convert your disk-based games to disk or HD format. But it's quite a difficult process. You really have to know what you're doing. Yeah. So in the beginning stages, the game is pretty tame. I mean, it's doable. Only in later levels you will get confronted with very atypical ghost behavior. I believe the next level there's green ghosts that actually jump that jump over obstacles, or actually jump into your little how do you say that, corridor. Yeah, it's more like corridors now in the maze. So they actually advance upon you suddenly, without warning. They just jump. They jump across, which can be actually quite scary. But as you can see, the purple ghost, yeah, that gets me every time. So there's more than just the 4 ghosts that you're familiar with Pac-Man. It's just a very different game, actually. And I very much like the graphics. I mean, people tell that this is an isometric view, but basically this is not an isometric view. It's more like a tilted view or semi-perspective view. But I like it. I mean, it's quite different from the regular version of Pac-Man. And I always think it's good to just eat the dots away near the respawning area, because once you're in a pinch and you really have to eat the dots at the respawning area, or when you've just consumed some ghosts, they respawn there, and it's a very unsafe area. So when it's clear, when there's no ghosts around, I often end up going to that area. Now that's I just love the way these eyes end up patrolling the perimeter of the maze. Now this is a rose, I believe, or is it a bit of corn? I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, Pac-Man really does look like the illustrations of Pac-Man that we've grown familiar with. Now, these purple ghosts, they're pretty nasty. They really pursue you. And if you're not in the vicinity of a power pill, you're best off avoiding them altogether or jumping over them. Whoops, I'm not going for that. Now, that is a green ghost, and green ghosts are known to jump across various obstacles. They get in your way suddenly. But for some reason, my power pill has scared them off. Yeah, next job. I think there's this competition going on at Lemon Amiga, and you have to start with Blocktown, and I guess you have to get over 1,000,000 points or something. But you know, there's no way on earth that I'm ever going to be able to get a decent score. I'm always distracted. And I think what makes this game difficult is the fact that it moves around at a much slower pace. And you don't see the ghosts. I mean, the screen is scrolling around, which means that you just only see a portion of the... whoops, let's go for the speed up. Always nice to speed up and just eat these parts. Whoops. Yeah, you see the green ghosts, they have a tendency to jump. So even if you jump over them, they have a tendency to just jump in your way and you'll get killed anyway. So, last thought? Yeah. So, a difficult game. A very difficult game. But a lovely game nonetheless. I love the music. It's very difficult, different from the regular Pac-Man game. I just love it. This is Pac-Man music. Whoa, bloody hell. That was close. Oh, purple ghost, ooh, really gets in my way. I always forget to jump. Or I time my jumping's wrong. Yeah, but 58,000? There's no way I am really getting anywhere, am I? Oh, bloody hell. Whoa! Now, yeah, this is what this is what I mean. I mean, if you eat the power pills and you still have to eat ghosts. Oh, this is weird. This music is, yeah, it stutters sometimes. My copy does this, and perhaps it has to do with the fact that I'm running this off WHD load, and my CPU is actually quite a bit faster than the regular version of Pac-Man, so it does slow down, so this can actually cause issues. This is just a very weird level with weird music. I'm really not sure where the spawning area is in this one. I believe here it is. Whoops. Those purple ones, they just really are very annoying. That was just but it's a nice game. I mean, it's the graphics warp around a bit, so you can actually see around. This is the top that warps around with the button. Whoops. Oh, I thought I could go grab an apple, but so yeah. And here you see the bottom of the. Whoops! Eat that! Eat that, you suckers! Okay, let's try the next round. So, I mean, I'm not at my best playing this game. I mean, this level is just something that I'm not very used to. Whoa! And of course I forget to jump, but I still have 2 lives, so... People who are very good at this game probably will cringe when they see me play this. Yeah, eat the bananas, eat the power pills, eat the extras. Now, of course, I did something stupid because I did not eat. They jump, skip. They skip, jump. I should eat the area around the respawning area. This is difficult and scary. Oh, okay. Let me see. Not many left to eat, but oh, this is back to Blocktown, I believe. A different version of Blocktown with slightly different colors, and it's faster, which doesn't necessarily make this more difficult, because I tend to get in a zone when I am in the higher levels of Pac-Man. So I just don't think, and I just move and whoa, and I just move and do my thing. Do my thing, he says, and instantly walking into a ghost in a suicidal way. I find this level hard because it's blue and the ghosts are blue, and yeah, the contrast is not the best. So I missed a pill somewhere, and I have no idea where that pill might be. Oh, there. Okay, moving on. Ah, this is the more familiar color of the level, but it's moving faster. And I'm not sure if I'm able to keep my cool and just don't get eaten, because I don't have any extra lives yet left. There's a ton of ghosts there. Oh, the purple one. Jump! Oh, and the green one. I barely escaped that one. Evil bastards. Green ghosts? I mean, in Ghostbusters they were a menace, the green slime. But in Pacmania they're a menace as well. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, it just keeps on giving, doesn't it, this game? Oh, that's some nasty purple ghost action. Whoa, it's really pursuing me, isn't it? And it's like changing direction. Oh, bloody hell. But you can avoid that by... yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Some speed into it. Oh, bloody hell. This is not something I'd recommend doing. Actually, what I'm doing, whoops, what I'm doing right now. Ah, game over, I believe. So, Lactobacillus has scored a measly score of what is it? 641,790. So it's not that bad. It's not too bad. I played it again. I did 3 times better than last time. So, yeah, this is me playing Pac-Man on the Amiga. Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another game soon.